Oh boy. Garrett does not like Cloud, if I remember correctly. I don't think any Rob likes Cloud. Rob versus Cloud.
Well, he 2-0'd him before, so.
Did he?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm watching the screen because that's when the match is, but I also want to look at the camera because then it looks more like I'm looking at the viewers.
Yeah.
Talking to them.
I've always had that like dichotomy. Like I want to see what's going on, but I want to look him in the eyes. You know.
Eye contact.
Yeah. It's important.
But I'm going to just pay attention to that.
Right.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm like thinking about professional commentary, and what they do is they're probably watching the match like when it's happening, but in between rounds they look at the camera.
Yeah. When there's a match going on, obviously, like.
That's actually, I don't know if anyone has. I just noticed that. Like I just thinking about it. It's an interesting dynamic. Wow, got him.
I'm surprised that
I'm not surprised that it worked.
Trade
Like,
there.
I can't believe he actually like was able to land. Like he timed it really well. See that's the difference between someone who doesn't play Rob and someone who does play Rob.
Yeah. If you don't know all the intricacies of the gyro, you know you're not a Rob player. I believe Blackbird's controls were on, and they really
that should be a game loss.
If I were asked to enforce it, I would. But I think these guys are going to be good sports about it. Considering there's only 8 people in today's bracket, I think that's respectable. They were about even in percent as well, so. Got to represent that big water.
Dash tech. No.
Is Rob's dash tag fast enough to get there?
Yes. He just has to do instant dash tech with C-stick.
Yeah, that's something that's actually bothered me about this game. In my transition from melee, C-stick out of shield will buffer a roll if you're in shield. In this game, it like buffers all sorts of weird shit. It buffers like smash attack sometimes and dash attack other times. It's very strange. I don't know.
It's not strange to me. That makes sense.
I'm sure there's logic behind it, but I'm so used to what I normally get that I'm having a hard time adjusting.
No, why'd you F smash? That was free down tilt. Nice roll. F tilt, really? Stop F smashing, Garrett. Jesus. No reason.
But that laser sounds so cool.
Doesn't matter. It sucks. There's like no reason to do it either. He's not in like the vicinity for it.
Ooh, nice setup. Not a kill though.
No, not quite. Battlefield, also Rob, has a hard time killing.
All right. For once, I'll say, nice F smash.
That was good because he actually had no jump, so he had no way to escape it. He was in the air and he angled it upward. Before he was just throwing it out.
Yeah. Wow, that angle goes way higher than I expected it to for that laser.
Yeah, it's higher than it used to be. Ippo uses cross slash quite a bit. It's a good move. It has a bigger hitbox than you think. Kind of reaches out past the orange thing. Down tilt. Interesting.
I think this matchup has an interesting like relationship between these characters.
What do you mean?
Ooh, just let go of shield too early there.
Might have been a shield poke.
Could have been too, yeah, you're right. So when they're on stage, I'd say Rob does a fantastic job of controlling what Cloud can do because he has so many good projectiles and zoning tools. Like, Cloud will probably struggle to get his limit charged on stage.
I don't know about that.
But
pretty sure there's no issue in this matchup for Cloud. I think Cloud destroys Rob.
I'm not saying Rob wins it. I'm saying when he's on stage, Rob can make sure that Cloud doesn't get to charge his limit a lot because he's constantly harassing him. Like, look, he's going over there to charge limit, and he had the shield.
Well, he already has limit.
No, I'm saying, like, given that, like, in a situation where if he wanted to charge limit by gaining space, Rob just closes that space by throwing crap at you, right?
I guess. I don't know. I don't think he cares because you can shield while charging limit, so he'll just shield it and then.
Yeah, but that gives Rob an opening.
Not really. He has a lot of there's a lot of timing, like cooldown between that, and like there's no opening when Cloud is charging limit because he could shield or stop charging limit instantly. Like throwing things isn't really good enough. Cloud never really cares if you throw things.
I would argue it's better than doing nothing. You know, there's characters out there that have no projectiles. Like, so you play Donkey Kong. Like, what do you do when Cloud charges limit? You have to just run at him, right?
No, I charge punch. I think that's much better.
Okay, I agree with you.
I've actually never had a problem with Donkey Kong.
Who would have another projectile? Like, I guess Bowser has like a bad enough projectile where he's gonna have to.
Bowser could like approach with like Fire Breath and give you a multi-hit attack. Multi-hit attacks are good against limit, but it has to be a ranged multi-hit attack. It can't just be like that. Like that's okay. Like platform pressure. Usually gods will try to like be far away when they're limit charging, or on a platform. Often on a platform, so you can do platform pressure. So Nair to side B is a thing sometimes, and that really sucks because now Big Water is really far behind. Really far. But what he did right there was right. He went off stage, he tried to edge guard him, he just missed. Now he's just getting kind of rocked. Ew. This looks like nervous tech errors right now. Just at disadvantage. This attempt to land seems poor. He should have just charged the dreidel thing. That was very well spaced by Ippo. He didn't get grabbed, but that's how he did. He could have anti-aired with the up air right there instead of going for that like landing trap. Rob doesn't really have landing traps. I think he just needs to anti-air with up air or up tilt. I don't know why Garrett is using F tilt so much. Rob's F tilt is completely garbage and doesn't do anything. So, like down tilt is just better in every way, shape, and form. He should have known that he was going to get back to ledge there. That down air was pretty ill-advised. And Ippo solidly takes that. I feel like Garrett just kind of fell apart there. He might try Bowser. I don't know. That was nothing more than Garrett just simply breaking down and getting outplayed. Not even going to call that a bad matchup right there. That was just Ippo playing better by a lot. All right, but now he has more space to work with. Granted, Garrett's still a very aggressive player. Consider, you know, there we go. That was perfect. He got out after the fair. That's the most impressive type of stuff to me. I know it's like nothing, but like I love seeing that. He has to know when to do that forward air though. Like right there, he wasn't in range for it. This is where it gets really hard. Cloud is really good at ledge trapping. He just kind of reacts, and it's really hard for a character like Rob. But he's doing well. If he can get like this limit offline by getting him off stage, like here's the thing. My guess is that Garrett will do a down throw into up air when he gets the next grab, but really he should do a back throw or forward throw. But although Ippo now expended the limit, so now it's probably okay to go for a combo. But that F smash is gonna take it. Ippo, oh, not quite. Rob fat. Goes for like tries to jump off stage, but Ippo just scraps him and goes back off. Yeah, that was weird. Very strange interaction just now. It's really hard to challenge that be on the way down. You kind of have to wait. You can't just try to punish. You can't try to like run up shield. Unless your character has a really like good dash. He was slow on that one. I don't even know if that would have killed, especially with that rage. Up air. That could have been like 8 up airs. Ippo needs to practice that. 50-50? Alright, F tilt was okay there. But still, I don't know. Turnaround grab might have just been better. Like if pivot F tilt can hit, then I'm pretty sure pivot like turnaround grab will hit. This is looking increasingly difficult for Garrett. Second one. He's not playing as ridiculous, like as poorly this time. I think now Ippo is just like playing the matchup better and kind of bodying him.
I have returned.
See, those down airs, there's no reason for it. It's not going to land. He's just going to spin up the ledge. He needs to, like, do something else.
I'd
catch the recovery.
I'd argue if he's not getting punished for those down airs, at least he's putting out a hitbox.
But he is getting punished. He's losing the stage control. That's a punishment. Garrett and Ippo's getting back on stage for free. That is kind of a punishment. Like,
I agree.
I like that forward air. You need to have balls sometimes. You need to just, there you go, make the read. Like, stop trying to force it. Like, Garrett plays so much better when he just, like, calms down and, like, just reads his opponent. Like, stop trying to just throw out crazy moves. Just like slow it down and take your time. You don't have to. Oh.
Damn.
It didn't matter that much. I mean, he was so far behind in a matchup that he's super unfavorable, but I think we're about to see a character change. He's thinking about it. I think it's a good idea. Bowser does much better in the matchup than Rob. Yeah.
Boozer. Big water. 3, 2, 1, go! Walk menacingly towards your opponent.
Walking is the most underrated thing in the game. I'm not even kidding.
Very well could be.
It is.
Microspacing is always good.
Especially if your character has a good walk. Bowser doesn't, but...
I don't know if it's still true in this game, but in Melee, Falco's walk faster than his run.
I believe it is true.
That was a nice option from Ledge. Combined a bit of a read.
I would have done. I would actually went for the down B there. You have to mix it up. Obviously, he was going to shield that time, so you go for the shield break. Come on, side B from Ledge. He tried, but he messed up the input. Up down airing. There's no need to panic. That should be it.
Yep.
Oh, not quite. I was wrong. I thought Town and City would help him out there, but not quite. F-tilt. Very nice.
That really outspaces the sword there, huh?
Yep.
That's nice.
Bowser and DK have intangible tilts.
Really?
And DK has intangible smash attacks, too. DK has a sword on his limbs. Bowser less so, but a little bit. What am I watching right now? What is these down airs? Forget what I said about down air. Like, don't down air. Just keep doing it. It's working. Back air. Oh, why are you stealing up air, bro?
Well, even a failed up air could have been what he wanted. Like, he was choosing between a juggle.
No, back air was just better.
Pushing him off stage is, I guess, fine. It forces the limit. Wow.
Oh, boy, he panicked. People finally read it.
And
Yo, that was dumb.
yeah. I'm trying to avoid saying it. That was dumb.